Hello, everyone. This is your mat Pilates session for today. All you need is a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use just a sturdy surface or a cushion even. Cushion might give you less stability, so it might be challenging, but anything, even without props, would work. Okay, so this is your full body. Let's get started. We're gonna start on the floor on both our hands and knees. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And from here, we're just gonna go into a little cat-cow. So very quickly, just to warm up the body. You're gonna exhale, lift tailbone up to the ceiling, curving your spine, and then center inhale, finding a nice neutral position. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, center. Let's do that one more time, connecting to your breath. Exhale, lift, pushing the energy away from the floor. And then as you inhale, find your neutral spine position. So never arching the back. And then from here, I want you to pull away from the floor. Now we're gonna start to do some hip circles. So you're gonna lift one knee up to the side, one knee up to the side, lift up to the ceiling, lower the knees down together, and we do that again. So just drawing circles around the body. This is one of my favorite exercises to wake up the hips. Just a few more like that. Two more. Last one, and then reverse it. So you're gonna push that leg up to the ceiling, open out to the side, lower knees together. While you do that, it's very easy for the body to shift to the other direction. So you don't want to do that. As much as possible, try to pull yourself away from the mat to find stability and center from your core the whole time. We're gonna do a lot of that today where we challenge the stability and we do single leg work. Last one here and come back to center. Good. Let's do that again. Breathing in, other side. You're gonna open the other leg up, push it back, lower the knee down. Exhale, open, lift, and lower. You can point the toes here, feeling the length of the leg as you lift up. Inhale, center. Nice. So this is a good way to start before you do your single leg, single arm type exercises. Last one in this direction, and then reverse it, breathing in, pulling that leg up to the ceiling, open to the side, and lower down. We're working on neutralizing the body. The body is learning how to balance between both sides. And that way, we learn how to manage when we face challenging positions. Good. And then from here, you can push back into a nice shell stretch just to get the body ready. And then take a deep inhale, come up, grab your block. You're gonna place that block in front of you or whatever you choose to hold on to for today's class. From here, we're gonna do bird dog. So you're gonna lift just the right arm up forward towards the center and then tap the block down to the floor. Ready? Find your neutral position, take a deep inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, tap. Exhale, lift, inhale, tap. Challenge yourself, extend the opposite leg back behind you, and then lower, bend the knee back down. Exhale, extend, inhale, bend. 4 more. Lift and lower. Now, instead of bending that knee, you're gonna keep that leg straight. You're gonna tap down and lift both arm and leg at the same time. So if you lift your right arm first, your left leg's gonna go back behind you. If the block is heavy, you can do this without the block. Bird dog. Feeling the length between the hand and the back foot. 4 more like that. 3, 2. Hold at the top, breathe in. Hold at the top. Feel the length from both the fingertips and your back toes. For 4, 3, 2, and rest. Oh, beautiful. Switch, other side. Take a deep inhale. Knees under your hips first. You're just gonna lift that arm. Lift and tap down. Exhale, lift and tap down. Remember what we said about shifting the weight to one side. Find your middle point. Find the balance between both sides of your body. That's gonna require some ab work here, some ab activation. Ready to lift the opposite leg? You're gonna lift and bend, tap. Exhale, lift and tap. Few more. 4. And then we're gonna keep that leg straight. Stay focused, stay here, stay present. Last one, you're gonna keep that leg straight the whole time. Exhale, lift, tap down. Tap and lift, squeeze, tap and lift. 4, 3, 2. Remember the energy squaring off the hips. In the center. Last one, you're gonna keep it lifted. Hold the balance. Extend that hand forward. Extend the back leg. Challenge yourself here a little bit more. Lift the leg a little higher. For 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! That was a good arm workout. Now, you're gonna keep the block with you. And we're gonna be laying down on the floor. You can go between your inner thighs to begin with. We're gonna do some ab work. So you're gonna roll down onto your mat. Get ready, hands behind your head. Keeping those feet down on the floor to begin with. And as you exhale, finding that neutral position down your spine, you're gonna exhale, look at your belly button, and then come back down. Chin to your chest, so not looking up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you're gonna squeeze that block between your inner thighs. Few more like that. Exhale, lift. Inhale, center. Four more. Your elbows are not too wide, not too narrow, just in the middle. And on your last one, can you keep your chest lifted? Hold it at the top. Good. From here, you're gonna lift both feet off the ground. You're gonna exhale, lift. And as you lower both feet down, you're gonna lower the head back down. So you exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Few more. Exhale, lift. So you're looking where the block is. When I first started doing Pilates, I would always lift my head up to look at the ceiling, and it gives so much strain down my shoulders, and I start to dread this workout where we have to lift the head. So much unnecessary energy there. What you want to do is always look forward. Can you lift the chest up, hold at the top? Nice. And then from here, squeezing the block, you're gonna tap both feet down with the chest lifted and bring it back into neutral tabletop. Exhale, lower, keeping the knees bent. Inhale, left. Tapping the toes further from you, keeping it more challenging. You wanna challenge yourself as well, lift your chest even higher. Just 5 more. Just 5. Woo! Abs should be on fire by now. And then last one, you're just gonna lift it up, hold for a few seconds, lift the chest even higher. You can let go of your head, both arms forward, hold it for 4, 3, 2, and rest down. Okay, one last thing for the abs, and then we move on. Your feet are gonna stay down for this one. You're gonna exhale, lift, and we're gonna rotate to one side. Come back to center, inhale. Let's stay on the same side. Breathe in, exhale, lift. Keeping the sit bones grounded on the mat. Keep going just for 4, 3, last 2. And on this last one, you're gonna stay up and hold. Rotate to the side, hold. Reach that outside arm, and you're gonna slice forward and back. Lift and lower. You wanna reach and come back. Perfect. For 5, 4, 3, last 2, and then last one, hold it forward. Beautiful, and rest back down. Woo! Last one, other side. Take a deep inhale, squeezing the block between the inner thighs. Lift and rotate other side. Come back center, inhale down. Exhale, lift and rotate. Same thing. You want that elbow to reach out and center to come back down. But the reach is from the torso, not just from your arms. So it's not the arms that are helping lifting you up. It's the trunk of your body. You only have about 2 more. Exhale, lift. And on this last one, you're gonna stay up and hold. Good, and that arm is gonna reach forward. Ready? You go forward, slice, center. Exhale, slice, center. Squeezing that block at the same time. You have 4, 3, last 2. Can you hold in this last one? Hold. Woo! And rest back down. Amazing. Keep the block where it is. We're gonna do a few bridges here. So you're gonna roll your hips up, tuck that tailbone under, squeeze the block at the top, feeling your hamstrings wake up. We're gonna focus on the lower body for this next bit. Exhale, lift, squeeze the block, inhale, come back down. Perfect. Only for a few here because we're gonna do some single leg work. Just 3. 2 more. And then on this last one, you're gonna hold it at the top. Beautiful. You're gonna keep the energy on the right foot. So you're gonna extend that left leg forward diagonal, squeeze the block, bend the knee, tap the leg down. Now energy to the left leg. Extend the opposite leg, squeeze and lower. Exhale, lift, squeeze and lower. So you're squeezing the block between the inner thighs. 3 more. 2. Your body's gonna wanna shift side to side, but we know better. And on this last one, you're gonna keep that leg lifted, hold. Squeeze the block, let go. Squeeze the block, let go. You have 4, 3, 2. Last one, lower that foot down. Roll all the way down, reset. Lift up again, scoop that belly under, lift the hips up to the ceiling, and then extend the opposite leg. Squeeze, let go. Squeeze, let go, pointing the... Last 2. Last one, lower the foot down and roll all the way down. Okay, you're gonna remove that block. You're gonna place it just under 1 foot. We're gonna do bridges with the block under 1 foot. So this is where if you have a ball, it's gonna feel a little challenging for your balance. Take a moment, reset, find what it feels like when you lift your hips up with that block under or with the ball under. Lift and lower, maybe you wanna shift a little bit until you find a nice stable position. We're gonna work on the exhale, roll up and roll down. Good. So now that we have that block stable under the foot, we're gonna roll up, hold at the top. You're gonna lift the opposite leg into a 90-degree tabletop, tap down and lift up again. Ready? Tap and lift. Out and lift. This is one of my favorite glute bridge series. especially with the yoga block. Relax the shoulders. Upper body stable. Can you lift a little higher? Last two. And on this last one, you're gonna keep that leg lifted, extend up to the ceiling, flex the foot. You're gonna go down, same thing. You go down in your bridge, and then you lift up again. Woo! You go down and lift. If you bend your knee, do this. If you wanna challenge, extend. Flexing the foot to connect to the back of the leg. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Almost there. Last one. Can you hold at the top? Hold at the top. Beautiful. You're gonna keep that leg straight or bent. You're gonna lower down, squeeze, and lift. Keeping the foot flexed for that extra hamstring work and connection. Feel it. 3 more. Beautiful. Last one. Lift the leg, lift the hips a little higher, bend the knees, and then roll down. Woo! Amazing. Okay, switching to the other side. Your block is under the other foot. Do a few hip rolls to find your balance first. Blind faith for your feet. Good. Roll up and down, squeezing the glutes at the top. You should be also feeling this in your inner thighs. Squeeze, tuck that tailbone under as you lift, and then roll down. Perfect. Okay, now that we're used to it, you're gonna roll up, hold at the top. You're gonna lift the opposite leg into tabletop. You're gonna tap and lift. While you do that, your body's trying to find balance, control. You made it this far. Your body's aware of what you're working on. You only have about 3 more. Last 2. Can you lift your hips up even higher? Last one. Beautiful. And then roll down. Extending that leg up to the ceiling, flex the foot. Same thing. You're gonna roll up, squeeze, and then roll down. Feeling the energy from the heels as they drive you up. So even with the modifications that I'm giving you, I want you to challenge yourself and try the advancements safely. Just to see what your goal is. So it's like, okay, I can't lift my leg, but next time I will. Today, I'm gonna work on with the bent knee. I'm gonna keep repeating until my body craves that challenge. Your body and your mind. Almost there. We're gonna make this flow. Last 2. And on your last one, you're gonna keep that leg lifted, hold at the top, hips lifted. You're gonna lower down halfway and lift up, squeeze. You're gonna keep the legs straight. 4. We did more than 4 on the other side, so let's do a little bit more. Yes, can you lift a little higher? 2 more only, we got it, almost there. Last one. Beautiful, bend the knees and roll down. Woo! That's it for lying down with the block. From here, we're gonna come on up. So you're gonna come up slowly. We're still working on our glutes. You're gonna stand with a block on the floor. We're gonna start with 1 foot on the block. We're gonna do some lunges here, challenging our balance and our glutes. Keep that back leg straight first, finding the energy in the center of the body. From here, hands together in prayer position. You're gonna lower that back knee down into a lunge, 90-degree down, and then come up. That's it. Perfect. Down and lift. Keeping the chest open. And then if you need stability, you can always hold on to your hips. I'm gonna try that first. Few more. Down and lift. It's normal to wobble. If you have the ball, make sure to do this on the floor, flat surface, and you can hold on to the ball between your hands. Let's do just one more like that. Beautiful. And then come up. Now, you're gonna bend your knee, but then you're gonna lift that back leg off the floor. So you're gonna fly off where that back leg lifts, and you keep that knee that's on the block bent. Come down to your 90, and then fly off again. Bent and lift. Bent and lift. Nice. Squeezing your glutes at the top. Just 3, 2. Last one. And you're gonna stay down, hold it. You're gonna stay down in this position, keeping the legs exactly where they are. And we're gonna rotate to the outside knee, so to the knee towards, that's on the block. The foot that's on the block. Good, so you exhale, rotate, using that torso again while you keep the lower body stable. Energy from the waist. Can you go deeper into that bend? I know, almost there. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Come back to center, extend the legs. We're gonna combine all of that. So you're gonna bend your knees, you're gonna twist. Come back to center, and you're gonna fly off again. Ready? So from here, find your balance first. Bend your knees, twist, center, energy on the block, release that back leg. Take your time, bend, twist, center, and lift. 2 more, that's it. And lift. 1 more. Beautiful, and rest. Woo! I knew I would feel that. Take a moment, reset. Other side is gonna feel a little easier. Your mind knows what's coming up. First, we just start with the back knee bent. So from here, you just bend the knees 90 degrees and then stand tall. You have a choice to extend the leg that's on the box a little bit. Reset. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower. Hands can come up to prayer again. Squeezing those hands, activate the chest. Almost there. Last 3. Last 2. Amazing. Last 1. And then let's make it flow. You're gonna come up onto the box, extend that back leg. What did I say about repeating? The second side. It gets easier, I promise. Come back down and then lift. So imagine repeating that whole series again next time. With practice. It's beautiful. It really is such a nice feeling when you get to achieve whatever you thought you couldn't do yesterday, right? One last time. Exhale, lift, hold, enjoy it, and then lower down. You're gonna keep the knees stable, no movement from the lower body. Rotate from the waist. Good, and then come back center, inhale. Challenge yourself, go deeper in that bend. Amazing, and then come back center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. I hope you're sweating, because I am. Get ready, we're gonna combine all of that. We're almost at the end of the session. Enjoy it. This is your last one. Good, come back to center, ready to make it flow. We're gonna rotate, twist. Come back center. You're gonna fly off. Woo! And then come back down, bent knees. Twist, center. Fly, and land. Nice. Twist. Center. Lie. And land. Few more, only 3. Last one for the legs. We get to stretch it after. Amazing. And this is your last one. We're gonna hold it at the top, center. You're gonna exhale, lift it and hold. Bend that knee that's on the box. Lift that leg a little higher, point the toes, open chest. For 3, you got it. 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Amazing work. We don't need the block anymore. Push it to the side. Amazing job, team. We're gonna come down into a plank, into our stretch, but we're gonna add something in between. So from here, lift both arms up, inhale. Good, and then exhale, hips back, lower the hands down. You're gonna find your first plank. You're gonna push those feet back behind you, so staying in that plank. Push the energy away from the floor. Few seconds, 4, 3, 2. You're not gonna lower the knees down. You're gonna lift the hips up. Lower the feet down into a nice pike or into your down dog. Finding a stretch for the back of the legs. Now I want you to walk those hands forward a little bit and then find your plank again. Hold it there. Breathe in. Squeezing those glutes, protect the lower back. You have 4, 3, 2. Lift the hips up again. Hold at the top. You can lower those heels down, find a nice stretch for the back of the legs. Whew. Amazing work today. Walk those feet back. Find your plank again. Hold it here just for a few seconds. Relax the shoulders, push the energy away from the mat. 4, 3, and then we lower all the way down. Last one, and then lower all the way down. Good. Take a deep inhale, hands under your shoulders. Peel yourself away from the mat. Open out the chest. Look back behind one shoulder. Look back behind the other shoulder. And come back down. We're gonna stretch it out here for a few seconds. Exhale, lift. And then one last time. Amazing. And come back into a child's pose or shell stretch. Okay, just gonna do a few stretches here before we finish off. You're gonna V-sit, so one knee is bent in front of you, back leg is with the feet back behind you, both arms out, inhale. You're gonna lean towards that bent knee. While you do that, I want you to ground your sit bones, so making sure you don't lift off. Stay here for a few seconds. Beautiful, and then come back to center. We're gonna do that again, and you can lift the sit bone off the mat. You're gonna rotate facing the edge of the mat. This is gonna feel sort of like a pigeon pose, but a modified pigeon pose. Really good for your hips and your back. Come back to center, back to your mermaid. Come back up. Beautiful. Hands are gonna go back behind you. And then from here, you're gonna switch sides. Good. You can do this a couple of times if you like. Notice how your body feels after doing that. And then lean towards the other side. Come back up to center. Shift yourself if you need to. Inhale and reach back to the side. Exhale. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale. You can lift your sit bone off the mat. Rotate. Push those hands forward if you need to. Lower the chest down if you need to. Take a moment. Bring the hands back. Come back into your mermaid. And come back up again. Beautiful. From here, we're just going to extend both legs in front of you. Lifting the chest up. You're gonna sit in a nice neutral position. Lift both arms overhead. You're gonna lean towards your feet or to your calves, wherever your body allows for today. Take a moment, breathe in. As you exhale, see if your hands can reach forward a little bit more. See if you can bring your chest down toward your knees. Inhale, exhale even more. You can bend those knees if you need to. And slowly come back up. Separate the legs to like a nice wide V. Lift both arms up. We're gonna rotate to one side, flip the back palm up to the ceiling, thaw. You're gonna lean forward twice, come back center, rotate other side, flip the back palm up to the ceiling, and come back up. We'll just do this twice more. Exhale, rotate, pulse, pulse, center. Let's do one more for each side. Last one. And rest. Beautiful work, team. Okay, you're gonna come off your mat slowly, and then you're gonna lift your knees off the ground, walk those hands towards your feet, bend those knees slightly, and roll up. Beautiful. And you're just gonna roll those shoulders around. Beautiful work. Thank you guys for joining me. See you next time. Have a beautiful day.